everyone, welcome to Deanna Creates. So I have a really fun video for you today. We are going to be transforming this sign from Dollar Tree into something really cute for fall. We're going to be using these little canvases. We're going to be using this decoupage paper. This is from Decoupage Queen. It is the fall birds from Victoria from Old to Ooh La La. And a few stamps and some ink, and that's all we're gonna need. So let's just get started. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna prepare our little canvas. And so I am going to put this little bird decoupage paper on this canvas. And so if you haven't used decoupage papers before, these are rice papers, which means they are a little more fibrous than like regular paper or like tissue paper. And I just really love working with these. So you can cut them out, but there's one method that people use a lot, and I like it, especially for a project like this, and it's called the water method. And you just take your paintbrush and you just get your paintbrush wet, and then you're just going to outline with your paintbrush the area that you want to tear off. And if you have a water pen, you could use that too. And so I'm just going around it like a square. And so then what you do, and that makes it really easy to tear. So then you just start tearing it. Now, I like the rugged edge that this gives. I really like that look. But if you don't like that look, then you can certainly cut it with scissors, and you don't have to do it this way. And sometimes I do that, but for this project, I really want this kind of torn, rustic look to this paper, because with this paper it kind of feathers out. I don't know how well you can see that, but it just looks really neat. And so I'm just going to set that aside, and then we're just going to take our little canvas here. And I did already prep these with paint, so I just painted them with a coat of buttercream from Dixie Belle, just because that's what I had out. And so now we're just going to decoupage. And so I'm just using a satin top coat as my decoupage glue, because this is a really thin and small project. And so we're just going to take our decoupage gel, our top coat. You could use decoupage gel. There's lots of different ones that you could use for this. And I'm just going to make a coat on here just to put this paper on. And so then what you're going to do is, I forgot to get my little thing that I put on here. And we're just going to lay it right down onto the canvas. And this one is, because this one is a small canvas and this is a really small piece of paper, I'm just using my hands. Normally I have a plastic thing that I use to go over it, but this one is it's really okay just to do it like this. And this paper is so thin that it just goes right on there. And so, isn't she cute? It looks just like that. And so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take, guess what I'm gonna take? I'm gonna take my Distress inks, and I'm just gonna go around with the Distress inks around my canvas. Just like so, around the edges. And this is the vintage photo that I'm using here. And I'm also going to kind of feather it around the paper itself, just because I like it. And then I'm going to I have another stamp here that I'm going to use, that I'm going to put around the edges. This is just a regular rubber stamp. This is a stamp by Unity Stamp Company. It's a really old stamp from Christy Tomlinson when she was doing she art. So it has all of these, you know, words about she. She's beautiful. She is, she loves herself. All of those kinds of positive affirmations on there. And so then I'm just going to take some ink and I'm just going to hit the stamp with it like this. And this is just really to give it some texture. So I just want to make sure that, you know, I'm just giving it texture. And this is not a perfect stamp imprint. That is not the look I'm going for here at all. So I'm just stamping that. You guys, this paper, this Fall Birds paper, so there, you see there's all these little squares. So you can get a lot of projects when they do the little fall blocks like that out of just one piece of decoupage paper. So if you haven't used any and you want just something to do some really easy projects, they are really, really fun. All right. I think I want a little bit darker ink too, so I'm going to hit it a little with this vintage photo too. That's kind of a green, and the paper has a little green in it, so I was trying to add some of that in there. All right. So now we just want to take it and we want to put that distress ink all around the corners of this little canvas, like so. It just really helps to give it some depth and dimension when you do this. So, you guys, it's hard to believe that Thanksgiving is almost here. I don't know where the time, it's just flown by. So I'm sure many of you are probably already into Christmas decorations and working on Christmas projects by now. I'm going to start soon. I am. All right, so there is that little bird. Isn't that just so cute? And it was quick and easy. And so now we're going to just set this aside for right now. And then we're going to take this board, which it was the same one, and I painted it already just for the sake of time. I painted this in Pumpkin Spice by Dixie Belle. And if you saw one of my other videos, that was a limited special edition from last year. And so now we're just going to take this, and so I have these little ones that I already did. Look at that one. Look how cute. And I'm just going to like line these up onto my canvas. Here's a pumpkin one. Aren't they precious? They're just so fun. And then this one. And then I'm just going to take my glue gun, and you guys can kind of see how cute is that going to be. I'm just going to take my glue gun now and just put glue all on the back of this. This glue gun is smoking. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I'm just going to try to line it up. We're going to do the same thing with this one. You guys, I wanted to show you that this is something really simple that you could do, and that there's also a way to repurpose the Dollar Tree things. You know, they don't always look exactly the way that we want them to, but if you want to craft, and you know, if you're on a budget, then they're great things to use to repurpose. And then we're going to put our last one on there. And you don't even really, I mean, no one will ever know that, you know, that's what it used to look like, was a Valentine's sign. Make sure I kind of got these all lined up here. And then I have these little trim. I cut this little trim. It's just some burlap with some green. And so I'm just going to put this across the top of it here. I just thought that would be really, really cute to do that. And I'm about out of glue in my glue gun again. And then I'm going to take this one, go across if I have enough glue in here. See if I can put my paintbrush down in there and help squeeze it out. And that'll get us started, and I can go back and add more to it. Now I'm going to take this distress ink and I'm going to go around the edges, but here's what it looks like so far. Isn't that so cute? I just love it. So I'm just going down the edges with my distress ink here. And of course I'm getting some of it kind of throughout the sides of it, because you guys know how much I love to do that. Or you're probably learning that. I'm just going to try to hit it here and there. And that is it, you guys. Look how cute that is. Just something really quick, really simple. These little canvases, they were perfect for this paper. And so you can see there, you know, there were 6 little, you know, each little square that you could do. So you could do a whole nother project just with these. And they're just so cute, and you can get these little canvases. I think they come like in a 12-pack or something, and they're not very expensive, so that, you know, you can make several different things with them. So again, we had this before to this. What do you guys think? I hope that is something that, you know, you can give a try. Something you can just do really quickly, something that you can try out with just some different supplies that you probably already have, or just, you know, pick a sign up. It can be any of those. They carry these every single season, and just put some paint on it and turn it into something else. So I'm so glad that you guys were here crafting with me today. This was really, really fun. I hope you enjoyed this project, and I hope that you'll give it a try. Be sure to leave me in the comments if you do this, if you like this paper, if you have any questions, anything that I can do to help you. I will be glad to help any way I can. I just want you to get in your craft supplies and just get in there and create and feel the joy and the peace that comes from that. So I hope you guys will join me again really soon for another craft project. Until then, I wish love and light to you all, and we'll see you real soon.